Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. It is great to see everybody. I'm going to do something here real quick. Something is going on with this video, the feed, the connection. I believe it's StreamYard, but I don't know. So I'm going to try something here real quick. Haven't had to do this before, but let's see if this changes something in the signal or whatnot. So anyways, welcome aboard, everybody. Get those questions in. Let's see what's happening. It is a great morning today. Beautiful morning here in Central Florida. I am hoping it finds everybody in a great day. Scott, good morning, Scott. Jody, good morning. You absolutely can have a card. It is a great day. We're going to be talking Reiki today with Engaged Reiki, but evidently something has come up. If y'all are having problems with this video, I don't know if it's just me or what is happening. I am going to try to figure something out. Let's see what we've got here. Let's drop down here because this is just acting. This is acting pure crazy. So let's find out what's going on. So this morning, again, we were talking about energy and different things and happening. So I'd like to start our show this morning just out of the gate, just like we always do. Bangarang, our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Gaia, Spirit, Angels, Energy, Universe. Thank you for all the blessings you have bestowed on us. Please make sure that the messages come through are of you and not of me. So mote it be, may it be received. Hey, look who just popped in here. I am going to bring somebody in. We will not forget the cards, but we are going to bring in a special guest today, Engaged Reiki. I have talked about him in my shows where he comes on before me, and this would be a good time for you to meet him and let him explain what he does in his show. All right. Engaged, what's happened? How are you, brother?
Rob, good morning, my friend. I'm absolutely glowing. I'm less than 3 or 4 minutes away from a beautiful, powerful Reiki healing session and collective prayer send out to the world. So feeling great, brother. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be with you.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. A lot of people have asked about Reiki and different things and whatnot. I don't know. I think StreamYard's kind of going a little wacky this morning, so we'll see what happens. Kevin, explain number one, how did you come up with Engaged Reiki as a name?
I'm influenced by the great people that have come before me. I've one of the great teachers in my life is a man named Thich Nhat Hanh, who first coined the phrase engaged Buddhism. This was a process that this is a super long story actually that I'll condense as best I can, but essentially this was born in the moments of the 60s and all the turbulent times there and all of the wars and the suffering of the world. And this was during a time when Buddhist monks were not able to contribute to anything in the world. They had to stay in their monasteries and stay in a place of meditation and mindfulness at all times. Thich Nhat Hanh decided, no, we have to do more. We have to do better. And so he coined the term and started this movement called Engaged Buddhism. And what this essentially all that it was a group of peaceful monks and people that wanted to contribute to bettering the world and helping to ease suffering. And they didn't know how to do it. Would they have to give up their spiritual practice to go out and help people, or would they have to abandon the people and stay in the monasteries and practice as they were committed to do? He said, we will go out into the communities and help, and we will do so with mindfulness by engaging our gifts. And long story short, I'm also somebody that was plagued for a long time by personal demons and a lot of chaos in the world and things that I couldn't get through, and I could never move forward in my personal path. And it wasn't until I discovered Thich Nhat Hanh and I began to learn mindfulness that everything fell into place for me. I was finally able to move forward in life. I was finally able to slay all my personal demons and begin to work with people and teach people, and person after person after person shows beautiful progress. And this is when the healing happens. So I'm very purposed to not just practice Reiki, but to engage these gifts with every moment of every day, and to do so in a place of mindfulness. And that's what Engaged Reiki is about, brother. I'm creating a community, a safe space for new meditators and new light workers, people that can come
Excellent.
and just start to begin their process.
We
That's
need places of healing right now. We need places of new understanding to get out of that mess we were in last year and everything else. So what we got some guests popping in. Jody has asked for a card. I'm going to go ahead while you and I talk. I'm going to go ahead and pop in a couple of readings, and then what I'd like to do and see is if in the reading if you pick up on something. So Jody, here we go. Let's get you started. Okay. And let's see what's happening here this morning. This is going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. I'm going to get engaged to help other people understand more about Reiki. I don't think people understand Reiki. They just think it's a bunch of energy work, and there's way more to it than that and why it came about. So I'm going to get engaged to explain that to you. What I'm getting is, okay, you got some place you want to go. Everything's in your head, Jody. A lot of this stuff is mental. It's stress. It's anxiety. And you've got some decisions to make, and you don't know how to move forward. One of the things you're going to have to do, cut some ties. Everything came upside down. This is within you. But this is the important card to me. This is the light card. This is the card that is saying, guess what? Interference. It is the second time I have seen this card. You are allowing too many things in your brain to let you make the right decisions and move ahead properly. That's what's going on. Cut the strings, get back to what you know, and you'll be just fine. So mote it be. Kevin, do you have any thoughts on that? What about how does Reiki help somebody when they are, like you said, I use mindfulness in my other practice, okay? And with addictions and things like that, mindfulness and spirituality, as far as on our level, from energy level, really helped a lot of people. It seems to be helping because it's something different than what they've heard. And a lot of people just need like 30 seconds to get their brain under control, you know? So how do you feel about that?
Oh, I feel that there's nothing more important in this world, Rob. I also come from a foundation and a background of social work and a lifetime in the trenches of working with underprivileged youth, from a background of wilderness therapy, counseling, excuse me. And so mindfulness absolutely is the foundation of all healing. And that's the thing about Engaged Reiki. This is not just a gentle Reiki practice. We practice with the energy of mindfulness attached to it as well. So that solidifies our foundation. That makes everything that we do more powerful, more purposeful, more present. I've sat with many people going through addiction recoveries, many people overwhelmed with anxiety and depression and just submersed in that mud that they can never climb out of. It's not when you introduce these beginning practices of meditation and mindfulness that you can first finally just start to quiet the world around you, start to quiet your own mind so that you can begin to control the things that always controlled you. Okay. We have to realize that the outside world is purposed to hold on to our awareness and put it where they want it to be. They want our awareness on commercials and all sorts of nonsense and this and that. We don't want that. That does not serve us. We need our awareness here in our breath and in our heart and through everything that we do throughout every day. That's how we achieve the highest version of ourselves. I also want to throw out, Rob, I'm ready with cards as well, brother. I can pull right in.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. Let's rock and roll here with some of those.
Yeah,
Let's find out. Lisa, that's amazing. Your journey is important to share. It is important to share. It's how people got here. My friend does Reiki and has used on my doggies. Reiki is energy. It can be used on anything or anyone. So that is awesome. So Danny, good morning, Miss Danny. She wants a card. I tell you what, you want me to call you Kevin or Engaged? I want people to attach to the Engaged Reiki so they know how to find you. What's the best way to find you? Is it under Engaged Reiki or under your name?
Yeah, well, when I'm here with you, brother, I'm Kevin. I'm
okay.
Kevin. But yeah, everybody here, you're listening. The show is Engaged Reiki. You can, we have a YouTube channel. You can check that out after this. But I encourage you to stay present right here, right now for this show with Rob. This is what's happening special. If you feel drawn to checking out what we have going on, go check out Engaged Reiki on YouTube afterwards.
Absolutely. And thank you for that. But yes, I encourage people to watch you in the morning. You're on right before me. You're on at 8 Eastern and whatnot. So Danny's asking for a card. Tell you what, you pull one card, I'll pull one card, and let's see where we go with this. And I got a feeling what's happened when I've done this before. We're going to wind up reading them together. So let's see what's happening. Danny, good morning, my Danny. Here we go. Kevin, go ahead.
All right, brother. So I'll be pulling from the Archangel Animal deck this morning.
Okay.
Special to Danny Ely, who's a beautiful member of the community. Danny, for today, for you, I'm pulling the Ladybird. So please bring your awareness first and foremost to the symmetry of this card. What you have is a beautiful life cycle here. And what do we know about the Ladybird? They're gentle, delicate beings. And the message that comes with this is to accept happiness and good fortune. So you're connected with Archangel Perminelek here. So that means when you create the space and you move into your meditation, you want to contact Archangel Perminelek and just summon the spirit of the Ladybird, because the message that you're getting for your path right now is to accept happiness and good fortune. So what that means is, Danny, right now, this is available to you, but you may not be seeing it. Okay. So this is that beautiful reminder to just create that space for yourself to sit and allow people like us to appreciate you, because we do.
And I'm telling you, I got the Three of Pentacles upside down. Danny, this is personally within you. It's something you can do. And the Three of Pentacles is about collaboration. I always say body, mind, spirit, but your home, work, things. I know you have dreams and things you want to do. You got to put some feet to them. Like Kevin said, today is the day for, it's going to be hard to read this card, okay? But we got our fella here working on a whole bunch of things. Make sure you're not trying to do too many things at one time. But it is a great day to manifest and bring things into your life. Pay attention on how you're working with outside influences, and that will help you. But that is awesome. Like Kevin said, it's a day for you to make something happen, Captain. That's just the way it is. It is a way for you to manifest and see some works come into play. Don't get lost in the minutia. Stay centered on what you're trying to achieve, and you will accomplish it today. So mote it be. Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome. Lisa, Monarch, I would love a card today, sir. Okay, let's see what we've got. I like that you're pulling Oracle and I'm pulling Tarot. Let me see. But what I might do, I might switch up here. I'm getting the pull. I keep several decks out. And what happens, folks, is I operate off several decks because I get locked into one deck. So Spirit will tell me when to change decks. And right. It means there's something special about the artwork or something in there that I'm going to pick up that would be different. And that's an important part of tarot. So let's see what happens. So here we go. Lisa, glad you are here. Welcome to the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. Y'all can find me on www.tarotwithanattitude.com. Book a session. It helps us out. Go check Kevin out, Engaged Reiki. Hit like and subscribe with him. But folks, when you find us through these super channels, okay, make sure you go to our personal channel and you hit subscribe there, because we do things and post things that don't always come through those other channels. They go down quite a bit in different things, and we're still out here pumping it out live on the other thing. Also, come join Tarot with an Attitude, all right? The Facebook group. And we have a ball. We keep things light, we keep things, but we will be serious if we need to. It is a great place to come ask questions about Reiki, about Wicca, about anything spiritual that you want to know. Just be careful. You might get a sarcastic answer, but it's all meant in love and fun. Lisa, here we go. The Archangel Tarot deck. Page of Gabriel. A lot of pages popping up today. The Page of Gabriel upside down. Whenever I see reverse, that tells me this is something within your control. this is something to you. And what I'm seeing is here, you want to follow your passion, you want to do some stuff, but you got to make sure you're growing. You got to make sure that you're not acting too much like a child in whatever you want to bring in. You need to grab your childhood, but you got to make sure you are allowing yourself room to grow. That's what I have so far, real quick. We're doing this a little different. Kevin, what do you got?
Lisa, what I have for you today is the snake.
I like the snake card.
Yeah, it's fascinating. The message that comes with this is to live in accordance to your divine essence. So essentially, if you break down the core of this message, it's about being true to yourself. It's about honoring your path. And we talk about this all the time in the morning, that to truly move forward with your spiritual path, to open up those synchronicities one after another, the spiritual path demands authenticity, right? So we have to put our truest self forward. And when you receive a card like this is a reminder to me to take a look at that, and please understand that when I draw cards for everybody, I'm coming from the place as a meditation teacher. So I always advise that you create that little bit of space for yourself and you pull in some reflection time and you think about what this means. So each one of these cards comes with a specific archangel. Notice that this one does not. This is a special card that comes from the elemental kingdom. Okay, so when you meditate, you want to pull in the essence of the elemental kingdom. You want to make that connection. And when you do, that's when you can ask for the spirit of the snake to enter your vessel. And that'll give you that little extra ability, that little extra power to be able to live in accordance to your divine essence, and also to kind of resonate with what that exactly means and what changes you can make to your daily routine to kind of step forward in your own true light. And just real quickly, I want to mention to everybody, and Rob, I know you know this, that the abundant world is available to us. There is a beautiful spiritual world out there that's available to us. Each one of these animals has unique individual traits, abilities, and strengths that we are able to summon and pull into ourselves to give us, what we need through any type of moment, any type of adversity, just for that little extra ability. And so that's the importance of meditating with these type of cards and calling upon archangels and assistants. And so these animals are available to us.
And that's what I tried to. We did a show one time explaining, and if y'all want to go back and look at it, we might need to do another one. It's been a little while. Like about explaining the difference between a spirit animal and a spirit totem and different things like that. About a totem may actually be an actual, this is what the embodiment of what you need. But at the same point, it may just be temporary. And the angel saying for this week, for this day, this month, you need to grab these aspects. That may change. Your spirit animal is actually with you at all the times and things like that. And it's all energy, and it's the energy of that animal. So Reiki is everything about light and about energy. And that's one of the reasons I'm glad Kevin's with us today, because I keep telling y'all about high vibration, low vibration, getting in it. If you're getting up and turning on something and it's getting you into that negative vibration, knock it the hell off. It's just one of those things. That's it. You got to break that habit. Lisa, what I have been told to do here is also, you're going to get another card. It's called Healing Energy Oracle. And the message to you is right now, Kevin, check this out. Inner work. God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weakness, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage. Thus, I get stronger. Folks, if we didn't have night, all the plants would die because they can't take the direct sunlight all the time. We have to have darkness to grow. And that's what's powerful. And I think this is one of the things, Kevin, and I just get so enthralled on. Folks, you have to embrace, you have to learn that bad times are there to help us grow. It's part of this human experience. If we don't have challenges, we don't grow. So that's where it's at. Monica, Lisa, Monarch, so mote it be. That's what we have for you. Wow, that one got off on a tangent, didn't it?
Okay. What you said is, that's the very essence of balance, Rob. That's the very essence of mindfulness. We do not hide from anything. We do not fear from anything. We must we must realize and accept and embrace the fact that this world is full of adversity and challenges. And when we smile to them, we empower ourselves. But when we attach that energy of fear to them, we defeat ourselves.
Fear is the mind killer. Fear keeps us from moving forward. It keeps us from taking a step. And that's one of those things. It is awesome to understand that sometimes when you have this power, and Kevin, I think where a lot of people forget is when they get the fear, they forget they're not alone. They feel like they're alone. Well, spirit's not going to be here to deal with this with me. They don't even think about spirit. That fear hits us in this human form, and damn, a lot of people cave to it. One of the things I was taught in my background was you never know. You can train. That's why the military trains. And if you're not training in spirit, you're not going to do it when you need it the most. You're going to resort back. So every day, like Kevin said, is grabbing a moment to train your energetic spirit, your energetic body. So when the bad times hit, you've got it to fall back on. So that's what's going on. Juan, good morning. Okay, let's go through here. Let's see what's happening. Mother, we'll get to you next. We're going to see what's going on. Wow, everybody's asking for a card today, Kevin. So we got our hands full. Let's see what's going on.
Let's go to work.
Juan, I am being told to go to my Tao Oracle deck for you. So let's find out, okay? Limitation, self-discipline, practice, self-respect. Juan, what I'm getting for you is you have to learn to trust yourself. You have to understand that you are capable and you know what's going on. But at the same point, there are times you get a little carried away with something and you got to put the brakes on, buddy. Okay? That's all there is to it. It is called control. Notice this is a very masterful looking person because there are times that he dives in, there's times he sits back. You can't dive into everything. It's called impulse control, and people have an issue with it. It's one of the things I do outside of here. www.tarotwithanattitude.com, transformational coaching. Let me know, okay? Because we can work with these impulse controls, and some of this is done with mindfulness. It's a huge tool to get yourself some different physical activities to break loose so you can get control of your own mind for at least 30 seconds to make a decision. Gavin?
Absolutely. All right, Juan Vacay. The card that we have for you today is the card of the turtle. I will first bring your awareness to the imagery of this card, and I always like to see what is illuminated here. We have a heart chakra that is illuminated with this turtle, and you can also see the essence of the life cycle. The message that you receive with the turtle is to be joyful and trusting. Okay, you're attached to Archangel Jules for today. So what this means is the message that you'll get in regards to your path one, and I've never encountered you before, my friend. I don't know if you're a new meditator or if you're a practitioner, but what you need to be reminded of today is just that piece of just allowing positive vibes to enter your system. So what is it reminding you of? Joyful and trusting. So you don't want to be in a place of doubt today. That's the message that I'm getting, because as soon as you connect with doubt, again, you're attaching your emotion to lower vibrations, and this will always bring you out of your center. The universe is letting you know that today it's very important for you to remain vibing as high as possible. So keep your mindfulness attached to positive, joyful, and trusting emotions. Okay. If something crosses your path and you're not too sure, you know what? Smile to it. I'll put faith in you for today. And even if I'm wrong, so be it. But I'm not going to attach myself to a lower vibration by doubting those that cross my path for today.
That's awesome. I agree with that. The other part of this card is build up energy and cultivate patience. I tell people all the time, I know you're telling people all the time too, you got to slow down. You got to stop. You got to think. You got to allow the gifts to come through, or we just tear right through life. Spirit's trying to give you gifts, one. And if you don't slow down enough to listen to them, you'll pass them right by. So mote it be. Let's see what happens there. Mother, you're coming up next. Kevin, I want to talk a little bit. We have a thing going on called the TWAA, Tarot with an Attitude Cancun Getaway 2021. I want everybody in the description of this show is how to book. Make sure these prices are phenomenal. If you want to get there, this is not a money-making thing. It is something Bruce Kaler from Apollo Travel and I tried to put together to try to get us together at one time during the year. And this is going to be awesome in trying to find it. We found this wonderful package. What I need you to understand is these packages are time limited. Make sure you're going in, locking in. People are booking. You're also, I don't know if we're going to get to capacity. Like on a lot of people are booking those swim out rooms. Man, those are going. They're paying a little bit extra because it's all like 4 of us all in a row sharing one pool, right from our balcony. It's really cool. So get on there. If you got questions, ask Bruce, Apollo Travel. The phone number is in the group, different things. We can do that. My wife is watching. I'll ask her, post Bruce's phone number in here. Make sure that you're asking questions. All it takes is $100 down to lock it in, and then you can absolutely pay it off by like mid-June or something like that. We're trying to figure out that last drop dead date. Pushing for July, but I would think June. Okay? And you can go after that. It's just going to cost you more. So I understand. I get it. Communicate. Let us know what's going on. Get some things locked in. Thank you for that. This is going to be, Kevin, we're going to do so much. Rocky DeGotti, who was a part of TAPS, is going to be there.
Rocky's awesome.
Rocky's amazing. Rebecca Gregory from Cosmic Insight with Hillis Pugh, Rebecca Gregory, she is just committed to being there and is signed up, so she's going to be a featured guest. We're trying to push Hillis, like I'm trying to push somebody else. Let's see what happens, okay? Because we're going to have a ball. We've got different things set up. We have a catamaran set up that's going to pick us up right on our beach. We don't even have to get in a van and go to the port. We got to get people signed up for that, different things. So it's going to be a ball, and we're actually going to have a party starting on Saturday night or Sunday night, Halloween, okay? That's going to go into 2 o'clock in the morning, and we are going to do a Halloween party. We're going to do a seance and move into Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead, respecting those that have ascended and gone on before us, honoring their presence. We're not doing anything dark or anything twisted. Y'all all know me by now. That's not happening. Well, I might do something twisted, but I won't do anything dark. That's what we're doing. All kinds of things. Rocky and I are going to be doing the show live. Rebecca and I are going to be doing the show live. We're going to have a panel. We're going to be able to panel. I've got other members of the tribe that are going to be poolside doing divinations, doing runes, pendulums, things like that. Working on Hillis to even have a class about stuff. So this is going to be phenomenal. You don't want to miss it. It's our first one, not going to be the last one. So I just want to take a little time to get people there. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate you letting me do that.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Mother of Messages. Good morning, Mother. It is always good to see you in the house. Glad you are here. All right. Let's see what we've got. You go ahead, Kevin, on this one.
All right. Mother of Messages. Grateful for your connection today.
Here we go. Mother, what's weighing on you? Because I'm really getting a heavy. Oh, we got the ladybird again.
Ladybird
cool.
Pops in once again. It's always fascinating when the card continues to resurface over and over again. So we don't all have the same paths, but we do get similar messages because we need to make adjustments to our spiritual path. So you're receiving a message today, Mother of Messages. Accept happiness and good fortune. Again, when I receive a card like this, it's a powerful reminder that happiness and good fortune is available to me right now. It's knocking on the door, but I'm doing something that's preventing it from coming in, from getting through my aura field. So when I receive a card like this is a reminder to me. Make sure I take that space, create a little bit of time, a little bit of space, sit in my meditation, and just put this question out into the universe, out into the world, and Spirit will answer it. What am I doing? What can I do to adjust my routine just a little bit to allow happiness and good fortune to enter? Maybe I just sit there with that smile, and you'll notice as your vibration moves up, you're more aware and you're more receptive to more and more things. You're going to feel things in your chest. You're just going to know things from a high vibrational place that you're not going to know when you're stuck down in the mud. So again, Archangel Preminelik, as you sit in your meditation, call upon this powerful archangel that oversees the entire insect realm, and just summon the spirit of the ladybird and say, Ladybird, what am I missing? What can I tweak? How can I receive these messages? What do you have available for me?
And that's what I went into the heavy pull into the Tao Oracle, and I got the Cauldron, and it's 50, so we break it down into a 5. There's some type of little bit of instability, things going on. You're very strong, Mother, but at the same point, we all get rocked a little bit. And it's kind of like you're trying to fine tune to get your message signal. Those of y'all who are old enough to remember what fine tune is on a TV. If you're not, well, whatever, go away. And I'm only kidding. But the cauldron, one of the things this cauldron talks to us about is rejuvenation. It is talking about discerning wisdom. So you've got messages coming through to you, and you're going to have to be still. You're going to have to do just what Kevin said, call on the spirits to help with this clarity. And some of this is where we can do some mindfulness. If you're having a problem because something going on in life is keeping you from settling in, and that's what I'm really getting. You're good at settling in, but today and over the past couple of days, it's just been like static coming in that keeps you from actually getting there. Mindfulness. Check out Kevin. Find out if you want to talk to me about it. tarotwithanAttitude.com. These are things that can help you get your thoughts under control for the moment and be here, and then you can allow spirit to talk to you. So motivate. That's what we've got. You've got a lot coming today. All right. Here we go.
Can I have a moment for a quick shout out for you?
Sure.
So what I want to mention to the extended community that we have here today is we had a cool show last night where I did a little bit of a spiritual giveaway, and I gave away some cool things like some of the HempWorks products that I have available, a couple individual contributions from some of our beautiful members, and I also went to Reverend Rob and I said I want to give away an extended tarot reading, one of your sessions, a half-hour session. So I went and bought one of those sessions to give away for Reverend Rob, and Reverend Rob also gifted an additional session, a 30-minute session of himself to help support our community. And so I want to let you know that we're all very grateful for that, Reverend Rob. We have 2 people that won 30-minute sessions with you, and they will be reaching out to schedule these. So friends, this is a fantastic way of not just, we have a lot of fun right now, and Rob and I love to share the messages with spirit and help to do anything we can to uplift people, but you get so much more in these extended readings and these extended sessions. So I highly encourage you to bring your awareness after the show to tarotwithanAttitude.com and check out, what Rob has available for these extended readings and extended sessions. And Rob, I'll bring your awareness to your email, brother, because you're going to be hearing from a couple people that won sessions and won readings from you last night. So they'll be wanting to get scheduled up soon.
Awesome. Thank you very much. That's good. The person that won the one from me, I need to get them a code. So I'll get that with you. And that way they can go in and schedule the code and do it, whatever on my schedule. We'll get it all worked out. But I'll be shooting you that after a while. And probably the same code I'm going to shoot you for the one that came for the card that you purchased. But yes, thank you so much. I am so glad. Folks, you know what's really cool about this? Kevin and I just don't, this isn't a job, it's an adventure. We love doing this. That's what makes us good at it. It's because we believe in it. It isn't just something, or whatnot. We will stop. We will tell you, wait a minute, I'm not in the right place today. I got to take a break. I have rescheduled with people because I'm like, whoa, too much hitting me from the outside world. And I knew I was not going to be clear, and it was my fault. So if I couldn't get clear, we gave them sessions to come back later. Those are different things. It's no problem. Kevin, it's got to be a moment of clarity. We believe in this passionately. This isn't just, I know sometimes I come across like one of those old Jerry Falwell evangelist preacher things, but I was raised in that light. But it is something we believe, we feel to our core, that healing begins. We're surrounded by magic. We're surrounded by spirit, and we don't grab a hold of it. Bangarang! Unadult yourself. Remember the magic, okay? Bring that magic back in so you can grab your wings and freaking fly. It is a whole new world. Even when we get hit, there were some things I was dealing with the other day. Kevin, you would have been cracking up, okay? Because it was like I'm going off on somebody, and then I went, wait a minute, this is wrong way, okay? Too much going on. I had to back up. There were some things I had to apologize about for. There were things I didn't apologize for, but I did feel I could have handled it in the better. We're human. We're all human. But you know what's beautiful about that is Kevin and I are in a place where once we realize it's happening, because spirit is there and we are getting more in tune, we realize it and then we can come back and recoup from it. Whereas many people who are not practicing their spirituality and getting in tune, they carry it with them for days, for months. And next thing you know, we've got a depression going on. That's real. That has to be dealt with. Folks, it starts just that simple with something small that we grow and plant in our brain. Kevin, do you agree with that? When we plant something of a low vibration or low negativity, if we don't get through it, it can grow and grow and can literally grow out of control.
100%, Rob. We are creator beings. It's what we are. It's who we are. We create our demons. We manifest them. We keep them attached to ourselves. We're the ones that prevent ourselves from being able to move forward. And I could never move forward. You know, it's mindfulness and meditation saved my life 100%. And then I have in turn seen other people resurrect and change and save their lives by just moving forward with these beginner practices.
Absolutely. So I know things had gotten, Rita, there we go. I think Tabitha was asking for a card too. Everything on my computer screen kind of went poop and jumped. May I please receive some messages from Spirit this morning? Rita, absolutely. Love seeing you two together. We're a great couple, aren't we? You know?
A couple of big bears.
That's it. There we are. Okay, Rita, here we go. Yes. Kevin, if you want to start, that's good.
Absolutely. I love sharing a message for Rita.
Yeah. All right.
How about that? What did I just say, Rob?
Oh my goodness.
Rita, you have
bears.
You received the power of the bear. This animal is available for you today. Bring your awareness to the message. Use power with wisdom. This is very important. Whenever I see this card, this is all I see is a reminder of balance. Use power with wisdom, because one without the other does not bring you to your full capacity. Again, the illuminated heart chakra, the celestial being. You know, the bear is the only creature in this world that meditates for half the year. Okay, not me. I meditate the whole year.
Yeah.
So when you meditate today, Rita, check in with Archangels Uriel and Jophiel. And remember that, and Rita, I know you're walking forward in your spiritual path and you're growing every day. You're a level 2 Reiki practitioner and you're a vibrant member of our community. You're a very, very big, beautiful help to me. And so you are cultivating all this power and you are ingesting all sorts of wisdom. So today you're getting a reminder of balance. Okay. You bring these two things together, sit in your stillness and ask Spirit, how can you move forward with these two beautiful traits and what can you contribute? So this is a good card for you today, Rita. And I love the spirit of the bear.
I am just, Rita, I want you to take a moment and just breathe in. Spirit is going to physically visit you right now. It's happening, and I'll show you why in just a second, but I want you to breathe in. Be mindful. Just think about nothing but the feel of your skin, your breath, follow up, and then in just a second, you are going to feel Spirit wash through you. 1, 2, 3. Feel the warmth, feel the vibration. Sometimes you will actually feel it as they wash through you. Because ironically enough, I went to the Imperial Dragons, and the card I got was power. Okay? Would be the Emperor. All right? This is a hard card to get up here. It's so big. All right? This is the Emperor. This is the masculine card. This is the take control card, but it was upside down. So it goes right into what Kevin was saying with the bear. You have things that are happening around you, and you need to enforce and grow back in and realize the power that you have within yourself. And embrace the bear, embrace the power dragon, embrace your emperor, and damn, bridges are going to be crossed. Obstacles will fall for you today. Be mindful, be there, be present, be with Spirit, make each step count. Just keep on trucking, baby, and things are going to be good. That's it. Awesome. I can't find where Tabitha's thing went. I know she said she wants a card, but everything kind of got whacked out in my computer. So, folks, it is nothing against anybody. I'm not picking and choosing, but I got to just find something. So we're going to read for Tabitha because I saw it. But one of the things I want people to realize, like somebody in here was just saying, they love runes. I'm trying to get my wife involved. She camera shots. But she is going to be there, and she reads as well. And she reads runes as well as tarot. So she's going to be combining that. So come to Cancun, meet my wife, sit by the poolside. We're going to do readings as groups. We're going to do them in private, however we need to do it. We're just going to have a good time. If you got a spouse or a partner that doesn't want to be involved, it's okay. Plenty of things for them to go do. If you want to just come and catch this great rate, come and catch great rate, and then go spend all your time at the pyramid. We don't care. It's just there, okay? But there's going to be so much that's happening. So I got to find Tabitha. I can't do this without, okay. Here we go. Didn't understand it, but I need to be able to concentrate on Tabitha and not what's going on. So, Tabitha, here we go. I know you asked for a card, and let's see what's happening here. All right. Wow. Tabitha, I am going with the Healing Energy Oracle because it's almost like every card, every deck is jumping out at me. So let's go from there and let's just see what Spirit has to say when we combine this with what Kevin has. Okay? Here we go. Oh, somebody's saying I got kicked out of Facebook. Wonder what I did wrong. Or if it's just Facebook let go. Facebook and StreamYard have not been good friends lately. So I think it's something to do with some type of connection with StreamYard. So we'll go there. All right, Tabitha. Here we are, sweetie. Glad you are here. Glad things are going. Manifestation of light. Look at the power of this card. You are that center, bringing things into alignment. Notice how with all of these energy cards, it's all about alignment. It's all about symmetry. It's all about, there's no frenetic. That is the key. And my camera just went batshit again. Here we go. Manifestation of light. I see the beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms. My intellect shines, and my inner light glows. That's what's happening. Okay? That's the message from Spirit for you today. That's the affirmation. I'd like for you to mark this, come back, write those words down, okay? Because it's something you need to be repeating all weekend. God love you. Kevin?
Tabitha Ricketts. Tabitha Ricketts is a Reiki superhero.
Oh, there we go.
And today you're receiving a message from the power animal of the giraffe. Tabitha Ricketts, the message you're receiving today is to aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. Okay?
Oh, okay.
First, bring your awareness to the imagery here. Look at the powerful orbs circulating the crown chakra. Okay, you have two conjoined orbs right here, right above the crown. Aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. Again, Tabitha, this is a reminder that this is available to you, and I've come to know you a little bit. You're a vibrant member of our community. You walk this path, and I'm watching you grow every day. You contribute so much love and heart to us, and I'm so grateful for you. And so this is letting you know, this is something that I could let you know without seeing this card. You're ready to step in as a leader, okay? And that's what we need you to be. So this is a reminder that you're ready to move forward with some things. Aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. And as you do, you're going to bring others with you, okay? Because your light, just like the light with this giraffe, shines bright, okay? This chat is full of people that love you and is affected by the love that you give to them.
Absolutely.
Archangel Jophiel. Yeah, check in with Archangel Jophiel today as you meditate. And I know that you meditate, Tabitha Ricketts. Call upon the spirit of the giraffe and say, I'm ready to move forward. I'm a vibrant, beautiful being. What can I do? How can I contribute?
You know what? And Tabitha, you have a special gift today. You don't even know it. This message is so profound for you in so many ways because my wife is sitting in the other room and she pulls cards and things a lot of times along with my broadcast to either compare notes or see if she's getting what I'm getting or whatnot. She made it a point to walk in here. The Empress card came up for you, sweetie. And now this is it's all on green, so that's why it's looking. But the Empress for you, you have the power to create. You have the power to make things happen. You have the power to change what is going on. You call upon the spirit, you call upon that, you get into meditate, and you need to understand you are getting your Empress is coming out and you can make things grow. You can manifest. You have that's wow, that's amazing. Thank you, Gillian. I appreciate that. Tabitha appreciates that. So mote it be. All right. I got to do something with my camera again. Let me get out of here. Can Yidrum, I don't know how, Yildirim, is wanting a card today. Let's find out what's going on. Okay. Here we go. That was awesome. She's never done that before, Tabitha. So you need to understand that is a special message for her to even get close to the damn camera. So here we go. All right. Ken, how are you? Glad to see you. Can I have a card? Absolutely. I am getting pulled towards my Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle for you, Ken. So this will be interesting to see what happens with this and with whatever Kevin's pulling. So let's find out what's going on. All right, here we go. Angels move close, help me to still my mind. Things are going. I need to understand. I've got a lot. All right, Ken, I know what's going on. What's this whirlwind you got going in your head? There is so much frenetic energy going on. You're having a hard time. Even my eyes, you had a hard time concentrating. That's where we're going. That's what this is. I can feel it, brother. You can get hold of it. That's what Reiki and mindfulness is all about, to help you sort this stuff out and get your priorities of where you need to attack first. You can't fix it all in one swoop. You can't digest that. And what I'm getting for you, ancestors, appreciation and healing. What this is talking about is you need to understand there's been people in your family that have created things that have been good and bad. It's time to let whatever's going on with this ancestry thing, and I think this is where the phonetics coming in. There's some family issues, some things going on. It's time for some healing. It's time to get the emotion out of it. It's time to step back. It's time to remember the family love. And I see this, and I see a lot of what I'm really getting here. This has something to do with mother, father, some parent thing going on. Chill. Okay? Let things heal. That is what's going on. It is appreciation and healing. Whether, and Kevin, tell me what you think. A lot of people forget that although some people are ticking this off or they're doing whatever, many times they still think they're trying to do what's right for you. It's up for you to do that. And we get into that negative vibe because we're pushing against them so hard. We think they're trying to take over our lives. Let some ego go. You don't have to agree with them, but you don't have to get so pissed off that you've got a headache, So there we go. Kevin, what do you got?
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Rob. Again, that goes right back to attaching the energy of mindfulness to our actions, to our movements, and to our speech, and practicing mindful consumption. Because again, when we are not at the control of our wheel, we'll do things and we'll say things that don't come from the highest version of ourselves. When we're practicing mindfulness and we're with, every speech, every word that comes out of our mouth, we can choose how we react to those that confront us, to those that cross our path. We can allow ourselves to attach to the vibration of irritation, annoyance, and things like that. Or we can treat these things like a mindfulness bell, a reminder to smile, a reminder to stay present. I know that you're there. I know that you're trying to penetrate me. I know that you're trying to bring me down, but you can't. I smile to you. I'm going to stay here today. I'll send you love anyway because I know that you need it. But you can't break through my powerful orb, because every day I practice mindfulness, so I make sure that my orb is powerful and impenetrable. Can Yidram, Yo Durham, good morning, my friend. I have a card ready for you today. I love this card.
Raven.
This is
Wow.
a
Yes.
powerful card, my brother. Look at the message right away. Prepare for change. This is letting you know, Ken Yildirim, and I have seen you show up in Rob's show time after time, so I know that you're putting in some work. I know that you're mindful of your path. I don't know if you're an experienced meditator or a practitioner, or if you're kind of getting started with some things, but when you get a card like this is letting you know, stop right there. Look around. You're going to want to create some space for yourself, because some things are happening for you. And what I'm feeling is that positive things are going to be opening up for you simply because of this, because you keep showing up here with Rob. You're putting in some work in your personal life. And when you do that, this is what that synchronistic path looks like. When you become more and more centered, when you become more and more present, synchronicities happen one after another. That's when your path opens up. And when you receive a raven, that's letting you know, what I always say, when you know better, you have to do better. This is how you create positive karma. Okay. When you don't do better, despite knowing better, you create negative karma. So now you're in a place where you know some things, you've experienced some things, and you're feeling some things, Ken Yildirim. You need to be mindful of your path and what you do next. Archangels Azrael and Bokpi will be available for you today to meditate with as you summon the spirit of the raven. And look around you. Be mindful of what's going on around you, because there's change happening and you want to be present for that. Okay.
That's awesome. I want to go back to something you said, and you said it twice now, about a smile. Okay. And when you make yourself smile, I'm going to show you a trick that I actually learned in vocal music. Okay. And what it was originally taught for was to keep a vocalist, to help them to keep from going flat as they reached for higher notes. And one of the things they teach you to do is raise your eyebrows. Now, one of the things I found out in spirituality, what I want everybody to do right now is take a moment, raise your eyebrows. It helps pull your smile up. Okay? It helps. Now, with your eyebrows raised, be pissed off. It's kind of hard. Okay? So these are simple physical things we can actually do in mindfulness that will help us take control at the moment. Wait a minute. I'm mad. I don't want to be mad. The subconscious happens before you realize it. Sometimes we feel like our brain is dragging us around and we're along for the ride. Well, once you realize it, because it happens before you know it, do something physical to change it. Jack your eyebrows up. Wipe your head and go, wait a minute. Say out loud, that's enough. It's time to stop. Okay? That's all we're doing, is getting your body can actually, this is a scientific fact, is your body can actually teach your mind what to do. And when you can take control of your body when you can't take control of your subconscious, and you can retrain it. So, sorry, I just want to throw that in there. I love when I get to mix my clinical with the spiritual. It all works together. It is awesome, things like that. Jenny Cook, I knew you were posting some things. You're back. You got in through YouTube. I didn't see any other previous comments other than that, but I tell you what we're going to do. Let's go ahead. Let's pull a card for Jenny, okay? Jenny is awesome. I love Jenny, okay? And I keep feeling there's something Jenny needs to be doing with the show, with the group, with something. Jenny's got a lot of things going on, okay? So, Jenny, here we go. We're going to pull a card for you today. We'll bring this one back over, and I got a feeling I know that's why it called my attention to it. All right. Here we go. You want to lead off with this one, Kevin?
Good morning, Jenny Cook. Jenny Cook, you received the rhinoceros today. This is a fascinating card. Please first bring your awareness to what I see is this celestial being, this powerful being is standing right on top of Mother Gaia. Okay. This is the very crown chakra of our Mother Gaia, of our world. So what you have, a beast in complete, perfect balance. Okay. Look at the illuminated heart chakra. Look at the crown chakra. Look at the balance. This is the masculine and the feminine energies. And as you come closer, You see a Merkaba, you see the two co-joined pyramids. Again, you have the balance here. You have the feminine, you have the masculine energies represented here. So this is letting you know the message is be strong and courageous. Okay, Jenny Cook. So you just heard Rob speak very, very highly of you. Rob has a lot of love for you. This is the first time you and I are crossing paths, but what I'm realizing about you is you are someone that has done some work. Okay, you're spiritually advanced. I don't imagine that you're a brand new meditator. So you have a serious level of balance in your life going on right now. You're progressing through your path. When you receive a message to be strong and courageous, this is a reminder that may have two meanings. Okay, when you are so perfectly symmetric, when you're in this divine state of balance, the world doesn't want you to be there. So be aware of things that might try to push you out of the way. You're going to hold on to that by being strong and courageous. You're also going to be called to lead others and to move forward, because people are going to be drawn to people that are able to present themselves this way. Okay. So as you move forward throughout your day, be mindful that people's eyes will be on you. They need to follow a leader that is strong and courageous and operates from a place of compassion. Archangels Sandalphon and Roquael will be available for you today to meditate as you summon the spirit of the rhinoceros, so that you can stay in this divine space. It's a powerful divine space. Stay there today, Jenny Cook.
Absolutely. Kevin, can you stick around for a while, or have you got things? We're going to run over, folks, so don't panic. We're going to try to get to more of you. I don't know if we can get to all of you, but this is good. This is powerful. And I've always known Kevin and I had something we were supposed to do. This is it. And what I need you to understand, Jenny, I went to the energy cards and it says, this is so important for you. Self-love. Okay? Getting that heart chakra and things, and understanding your worth. Understanding who you are. That rhinoceros speaks to this. And the message is, I attend to my needs by listening to my heart. My inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the requests of my body and my soul. Thus, I learn to love myself. Jenny, that's massive, sweetie. You take that rhinoceros. You stand firm. You understand you are a power. Don't let people jerk you around. That rhinoceros, standing on the Mother Gaia, the earth, this is all for you, sweetie. You have got to understand you are a force to be reckoned with. Don't let other people drag you off and drag you down a path out of confusion. You are good. People will look to you for guidance. So mote it be. Wow. What a card. Wow, Jenny, awesome. I hope that worked for you. Let us know. Hit me up on Tarot with an Attitude and let me know how that resonated, or just even in the Facebook chat. Stacy, good to see you. Both of y'all. Yeah, baby. We're all here. We're doing it this morning. All right. So, Brandy, Ray of Light. This is a new name for me. Good morning. Welcome to Tarot with an Attitude with my friend. Somebody was asking before, Kevin, it's Kevin Page, and I believe that's Paige, right?
I'm sorry, what?
Your last name, Page. It's Kevin Page. No? All right, because one of the followers said your last name was Kevin Page. So that's why I wanted to make sure what's going on. All I've got is Kevin and Engaged Reiki. I don't remember last names at all. Well, how do people get hold of you personally? What is the best way?
Well, I would say just check out the Engaged Reiki YouTube channel. My any info that you would need is there, Rob. If you'd like, you're welcome to post my email. If anybody wants to get a hold of me for any type of spiritual work, healing sessions, and I offer free level 1 Reiki attunements to anybody that is responding to the call to move forward as a light worker and move forward with their spiritual journey. I'm happy to get the entire platform that we have put together of Engaged Reiki is for that very purpose, to help new meditators, new practitioners, people that are going through this great awakening and just responding to the call to want to do more, to want to be more, but don't know where to start. So many of us that have been awakened for so long went through this alone. This isn't the time anymore where we have to go through these things alone. So now you have people available to walk with you. That's the entire community that we've created around Engaged Reiki. We're a platform that is up, ready to receive you. Brand new meditators, we know how painful it is to sit with your monkey mind in a chaotic world, and there's a lot of fear attached to that. People can't do it. You have to have help. You need a good teacher, and you need a community of support, and this is what Engaged Reiki is all about. This is what we have available to you. So
absolutely.
yeah, so
What's
please.
your email, Kevin? What's your email?
It is engagedreiki@protonmail.com.
Engaged Reiki. I'm going to post it at protonmail.com. I'm fixing to post it right there in chat so everybody can get it. It'll go through all channels. You can copy it, paste it. That way you have it, be able to get hold of Kevin. That's awesome. It is. The community. Kevin, invite your people over to Cancun, because that's exactly the desire. We meet with learning, and being online is a great thing. It's better to have something than nothing. But once you get in the presence of people that believe the way you do, and our energy overlocks with your energy and overlocks with somebody else's energy, it helps brings it home. This is the reason we're trying to do a get together, and we're going to do another get together. This is not a one-time thing, but the other one may be a ways down the road. It is time for healing, everybody. It is time for everybody to come together. It is a time to let the negative stuff go. It is time to stop letting politics dominate your life. I don't care which side you are on. It is time to help heal, and we want to help. Let's help people heal by being that ray of light that we were talking about for Jenny Cook. That's my personal belief. That's it. Nothing comes from frenetic, okay? We're not meant to be here for that. We are here. I'm not asking anybody to back up on their beliefs, but I'm asking you about temperance and balance. And we've heard a lot about temperance and balance today. And you can't let one thing run your life, your emotions or anything. So that's important. There we go. Brandy, now back to you. Ray of light, thank you. Here we go. All right. Yep, I'm going to the Dow again. All right. Here we are. We're going to go another 15, 20 minutes, folks, but then that's it. We got to go. My wife, who is in there wonderfully pulling cards and doing everything, is also waiting on me to get done to unpack boxes. So,
Well, you still have a lot of work to do.
Oh, man, it's everywhere. Even my office is a wreck, So, but it is so, the energy here is so, we have just walked in to the most beautiful thing. Once we get everything set up, my wife would kill me if I did it now. I'm actually going to go live, and I'm going to take people on a tour of this house and this property, because it is just the most amazing thing. When I say I manifested my dream home, I am here. It's awesome. My wife and I brought this in together, and you can do it. Okay? That big. You want to manifest a home? Manifest a home. Brandy, a lot of times when I get off on these tangents, that's spirit giving me a message for you about you can manifest things. You need to learn how to manifest things and staying close to spirit. And what I'm getting here is, let's go here. All right. The creative. Okay? This is all about concentrating within yourself on the magic of new beginnings and understanding you have the power to create. Look, I'm going to try to get this up where you see it. I'm not making it up. Creative. That is the card that came up for you. You have the power to make things happen. It's within all of us. Okay? Spirit wants to help you. Kevin?
Good morning, Brandy. Grateful for your radiance. I love this card so much. So you've received the card of the guinea pig. Please, first and foremost, when I receive the guinea pig, please draw your awareness to the face. Look at that. Look at that innocence. Look at that beautiful, just adorable being. Okay. Bring your awareness to the illuminated heart chakra. All right. Put that together with the message, do your part to illuminate the universe. Think about the purpose of the guinea pig. Okay. This is an adorable creature. And that face, that gets me in the chest every time. Okay. Sometimes what we need to do, the way that we need to contribute to the universe, is just to be who we are, to be that adorable creature that sits there and puts that smile out to people that need it. When you progress your spiritual path, when you practice mindfulness, you will discover the incredible power that you have with you by smiling at people that cross your path.
Yes,
Because
sir.
they're going to learn things from you as you do this. They're going to learn a couple things. First and foremost, they're going to receive uplifting energy from you. Okay. But that's not all. They're going to learn that before them is somebody that stays stoic, that stays present, that smiles through everything. And they're going to wonder, how do you do that? You're creating a seed inside of them. Okay. They might not respond to that seed right away, but when they're ready and they feel that tug towards the spiritual path, when they really want to progress towards awakening, they'll put some work in. Maybe they'll find the Engaged Reiki community and they'll connect with us. But this is a reminder to do your part to illuminate the universe. And all that means is to be yourself, to sit in your essence, to put out whatever adorable presence you have about yourself. Just put it out there. Connect with Archangel Mary. Archangel Mary's with you on this one. This is a powerful archangel. So I encourage you to sit with her, listen to the messages, summon the spirit of the animal, and just realize, put on that half smile of the Buddha. I'm a beautiful, adorable, just little creature of this world. Like get vulnerable with it. I'm adorable. And I want the world to know it.
That's it. There is so much power when you allow that to happen. We've talked before about pets, how they will heal you. They help, they give you unconditional love and things like that. There are times people don't need to be screamed at. They need to see you just be you. And that's in that creative again. These two cards cross over perfectly. You can create love, energy, and light in somebody else by letting it shine through you. That's exactly what's going on. Wow. So mote it be. That is awesome. Kevin, that was great. Thank you very much. I need people to listen, take note of that. Rosia Franklin, good morning, Rob and Kevin. I'm new to the show, very informative. May I have a card, please? Absolutely. First off, let me welcome you to Tarot with an Attitude. Kevin's our special guest today. He is from Good Morning Reiki and Engaged Reiki on YouTube. He has the show at 8 o'clock Eastern. I have the show at 9 o'clock Eastern. We decided to put them together today and see what would happen. I encourage you to check us both out and to lock in. I also have a Facebook group called Tarot with an Attitude. Come check us out. You got to be part of the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. Barefoot, get your feet, get grounded. There's nothing like getting grounded, no matter where you are. Carpet, tile, dirt, grass, sand, it doesn't matter. But then reach out. Yell, Bangarang. I want my adulthood back. Watch the movie Hook. Look at it with an all different view. Bangarang. What I put out, I get back. Okay? Grab your magic as a child. Unadult yourself and welcome the magic so you can fly. The other saying we have is, and the Bangarang tribe always paddle on. That's what we do. Just keep moving. You're not going to change anything, do anything. You're going to go with it. It's how your light deflects and shields and how strong you become is how you're going to shape your own future. So let's go here. Rosia. All right, Kevin, you go ahead with this one first.
All right. Good morning, Rosia. Rosia, you have received the card of the ant. The ant, as we know, is a community builder. Okay, the message that comes with the ant is to cooperate for the highest good of a community. What happens when you see a rogue ant out on its own? It gets stepped on, right? The ant is not fulfilling its purpose when it wanders off alone. The ant is a contributor to the community. It helps to build things. It helps to work together. Look at the life cycle. Look at the path. This is the ant as it grows all around this Merkaba. Okay, so you see balance. So, Rosia, this is a reminder that you are going to find your balance by contributing to a community. So when I receive a card like this, I'm going to slow down and take a look at some things. Cooperate for the highest good of the community. So what this reminds me to do is check in with my most immediate community and see how things are going there. Am I receiving love and support from this community? Am I contributing to this community as well as I can be? So this is the time for you to ask these questions of yourself and just take a look at some things. Okay. Notice again, right in the center of all of this, you have a Merkaba. This is that powerful balance. This is two co-joined pyramids. Again, you have the feminine and you have the masculine all together. So you will find your balance, Rosia, by contributing to your community. Okay. And as you take a look at that, you might discover some things. If you're not in a community that serves you and supports you, this can also be a reminder that you need a new community, that you need to start one, because you need to be a part of a structure of a sangha that is with you, that supports you. Okay. Archangel Perminelek again oversees the entire insect realm. So this is who you want to make contact with today. Summon the spirit of the ant, because the ants are perfect community builders, and just ask, what am I missing? How can I contribute? And see, the most important thing that you have to do is just create that quiet space where you can receive the answers to these questions.
That's awesome. What I have is actually Epiphany, and it's the Archangel Raziel, and he's there to help you understand. This is amazing. Be a light to others. It's one of the messages of this card. It's there to help you. Yes, the ants they're a community, but each ant has its own strength. Each ant has its own task. When one doesn't do that, the community fails. So what it's asking you to do, and what I'm really getting for you today, is if you step apart and take a moment to hit that meditation. This is about meditating. This is about going into yourself to look at what's happening around you. Sometimes we get so caught up in community, we don't see what's really happening. We see that a lot today. All right. What I want you to do is be a part of your community, but take a moment. I think Kevin hit this right. Are you in the right community? That's what I'm getting. Because what this is saying is answers that come through meditation. It's exactly what's on the card. And so what I'm getting for you is, yes, you need this ant spirit. You need to be part of a community. You need to build things. And that's what's going on. You could do this, but you can't be completely reliant on others. You have to turn into yourself and get that meditation going and guidance. Because sometimes, I said this before on my show, Rosia, not everybody that comes into our life is meant to be there forever. Okay? They're meant to give us a gift, or we brought them in when they weren't supposed to be here. Different aspects, different places, different parts of this ant community. Sometimes we chose to be there. Sometimes they chose us, but it's not where we need to be. And this community has served its purpose, and it's time to move on. Take a look deep down inside. That's the message I think we have for you today. So mote it be. That is awesome. That is awesome. Hey, Jenny's asking a question about the trip. Do we need a passport to go to Cancun? From the U.S., yes, you do. Okay. I don't know about Canada. That would be a good Bruce Kaler question. Call Bruce. It's in the group, Jenny, of how to get there. It's in the event, y'all. There is an event page. Go there, check it out. His information is there, and he can tell you everything we've got to do. In that, too, we have made sure we are COVID safe. We are doing everything right. When you get to the resort is a COVID safe. Different things are optional. However, they do encourage it. It is very clean, to the point where they offer that if you do, they do the free COVID testing to get back into the U.S. They come to you, swab your nose, there's your results. You've got it for your card to get right back in, free of charge. If by chance somebody comes up positive for COVID, they put you up for 2 weeks absolutely free. Okay? Now you're quarantined to your room, which is why I think it would be good to have a swim out room. Okay? But at that point, all your food, all your drinks, all your beverages, everything is still included for free. They have such a firm belief that they are doing things that well, that clean, that that's what's going on. So check it out. I don't know, but Bruce would be the expert on getting in and out of Canada. So let's do that. But thank you for the question. All right, we're going to take a couple more here, Kevin, and let's see what goes on. Here we are. Let's see. Let me post this. There's my wife. Thank you. It's great to have, spirit. Hey, babe. But what we forget, Kevin, don't you think it's my point? One of my missions. Yours is about the energy and about things. is to remind people spirit is just that close all the time. The angels that we are given are spirit guides, things like that. Angels, fae, dragons, all the different mystical things that are there because of the dimensions that are being crossed. But angels, especially, are here. They don't go away. We step away from them. We stop hearing their message, and that is important to understand. I tell people all the time, talk to your spirits like I'm talking to you right now. Hey guys, what's up? I need some help. Hey, I know my brain's kind of off. Help me get this thing in and let me go into a meditative state. And I will feel them wrap, and I'm getting a whole huge whoo running through me, because that's one of the important messages of today is folks forget your power is there. It's there for you, and it's there to help you heal you. Just like going, hey, babe, can you do this? Guess what? Michael, Raphael, hey, Ishmael, my guys, Leonardo, and there's some type of dragon. Please help me. I'm frazzled right now. I'm going to take a breath. Help me get calm. Help me see through. Help me find my way. And we forget they're right there for us. What do you think people forget that? Or is that just a me thing?
No, it's not a you thing. We have to remember, friends, we live in a world of deception. We live in a world like that does not want us to have these genuine connections, that does not want us to know about everything that's available in abundance, that wants to keep us separated from spirit. And what we have to do is we have to take all of that, push that away. That's the power of mindfulness and meditation, because you create a space that protects you from all of the nonsense, all of the deception of the outside world, where you can truly establish these connections with Mother Gaia, with the spirit. There's so much available to you. None of us can walk the path alone. This is why we need community. This is why we need our source. This is why we need spirit guides and power animals to help us. Okay? We're all connected. We're all interbeings. We only achieve our balance when we realize that and we put in the work to be able to create that. Okay, if you're in the middle of all this chaos and you're completely consumed by the fake 3D world and commercials and all this and that, you're gonna have a hard time connecting with spirit. That's why I say every day you got to put in the work. That's why our community rises together every single morning. And every single morning we work on these foundational practices of mindfulness and meditation so that we prepare ourselves so that when we do walk out into this world, we do so from a full tank, fully prepared, fully thickened armor of God, sharpening the sword of our awareness. So we're just ready to go out there and smile at everyone and everything that crosses our path. You have to put in the work, friends, and the messages will be there for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm bringing up a piece of a conversation here. Tammy Sprinkle, love you. Thank you very much for being here. I sure hope you can come to Cancun. I really want to meet you and give you a hug. Doesn't matter how old you are when you start your journey. It's just that you start. There is no more powerful message than that. They say, we're raised up. A cheetah can't change its spots. A leopard can't change its spots. A zebra can't change its stripes. Guess what?
Nonsense.
In my world, yes, it can. And I did it. I know it. I live it. I am not the person that I was 10 years ago. Nowhere near it. Full of hate and vile and anger and thought I knew everything. No, it's not. It's where... Tammy, thank you for that lovely message. I know it wasn't intended for everybody. I made it part of it. But that is exactly what we're talking about. Things are awesome. All right. Scott had to leave us. Glad that you were here. Thank you very much. All right. I tell people, too, I like for them, this isn't a big conspiracy political theory. But because everybody's glued to that phone and they glued to Google and they think all the information they're getting is correct because it agrees with something somebody has told them. Please watch the movie The Social Dilemma on Netflix. They have past execs from Google, from many of the major companies, okay? And you need to find out how the multimedia that you're using on a daily basis works from the designers of it. The designer of the little thumbs up thing is on there. He talks about the psychology of it. what they initially set out to do. Kevin, I don't know if you've seen it or not. This is really good. They set out just to give people a way to be happy. I agree. They had no idea in the creation of the thumbs up that they were going to psychologically change how people react. Okay? And think about it. How many people are in search of that little icon, the thumbs up? You will change what you think. You will change what you say. You will change what you post to get more of these. Okay? It's just that simple. It's that small. But it goes way more intricate. We're trusting a whole bunch of people that we don't know with everything in our lives through this right here. There is a reason that Google giants will not let their children have cell phones, but they sure want yours to have one. You know?
Truth.
So, yes, that's so much of that, folks. It's so true. Watch it because this isn't somebody giving you their opinion in that show. These are the makers of the original tech that left the companies because they didn't like the way things were headed. It scared them. Okay? Check it out so you know what's going on. When you look at other people and you're like, don't they watch the news? Guess what? They're not getting the same news you are because it's the news that's coming to them is designed off of what they search. So no, they're getting completely different sides. You're like, how can they see this and not go on? Because guess what? They ain't seeing the same thing you are. And that's the reason. Stop letting people just pound you with nonsense. Get back to your own personal experience and relationship with God, God the Father, God the Mother, Gaia, Spirit. Sorry, I went off on a tangent, but this is important. It is your personal experience. And just like we said with the hamster, this is being a ray of light, is how you heal people and we get people to listen. Okay? So that's where we're at. Things are going. Kevin, I think we've hit a good spot. Again, tell people how to get hold of you. I know it's Engaged Reiki on YouTube, but isn't your show called Good Morning Reiki?
Yeah, just friends, if you feel drawn to connecting, I would just encourage you to check out Engaged Reiki on YouTube. The morning show is called Good Morning Reiki, but there's also a lot of other substantial content. We do other things throughout the week as well. So that's Good Morning Reiki is the show where we all rise together and we work on ourselves and we work on these very, very gentle, beginner-friendly foundational practices. But we do other things throughout the week. Just last night, we had Friday Night Lights, which is a Reiki share and a hangout with other light workers and practitioners. And, we had
I want to start checking that out.
Yeah, it's a good time. You'd be most welcome, most happily well received. And, I do other shows throughout the evening where I'll pull oracle cards and things like that. So absolutely, we'll be more than grateful to receive anybody that feels like synchronistically connecting.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. Trying to get something done here. Here we go. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed today's show as much as I did. I absolutely had a ball. This is going to happen again. I think Kevin would say this is definitely going to happen again. We're going to figure something out here. There was a lot of love and energy and light. Kevin, thank you so much for being a part of Tarot with an Attitude in today's show. Thank you. Anything I can do for you, brother, let me know. You know me. I'm busy. Keep hitting me with emails to remind me to give you those codes, okay? To make everything work. All right? So, folks, remember, too, for me, we didn't even talk about HempWorks today, Kevin, but this is a product that means a lot to me. Check that out. I'm not going to go on about it. Those of y'all who know me know what it is. Everything I use has no THC in it. It's awesome. It helps me stay in tune. But this is how you can support. And you know what? How you can support Kevin and I? When the like and subscribe is awesome. What really helps us is when you take the time to copy that link, post it in your Facebook or in your email or wherever you're doing and saying, I got something from this today. Y'all need to check these people out. And send out the link to the shows so we can find other people and get this message out beyond our core group of people. I love y'all. Kevin loves y'all. But we want it to grow. We want this to be a movement. We want to be part of this together. And that's the reason Kevin and I do this together. And I'm going to be doing stuff with Kevin. So guess what? You need to find out and understand it helps us out to keep these ministries going by passing that link on and helping people to find us so we can find them. And all we're trying to do is reconnect them with happiness, love, and light. That is it. Reconnecting them with spirit. Tarot with an Attitude, you can book a session with me. We said engaged Reiki at protonmail.com. That's how you can book a session with Kevin. And you know what? One of the things I've done with Rocky and one of the things I did with Sherry, we said about this, you and I haven't talked about it. But if you get with either one of us and want to book a session with both of us at the same time, just let us know. We'll connect. We'll figure out a way to make it happen. That's what's going on. So tarotwithanattitude.com. Everything's there. Gift certificates, whatnot. Come check me out. See what's going on. All right, folks. With all of that being said, all right, take what you want. Leave what you don't. It's okay. But please, having left with some peace, love, and light. Many, many blessings. Love to all.